belong. I moved my. I want to do my walkthrough. That's the court order. Let me do my walkthrough, and what I'm personally checking for is my belongings. I moved my whole life from Los Angeles to here. I also had a baby here. I lived in this house. I decorated this whole house. So yes, I absolutely want to make sure that my things are taken with me as
in addition to what's packed up.
I want to make sure. I can't say for addition. You might be right. He might have packed everything for me, but I deserve a walkthrough because of court order. So that's what I'm here for.
Okay.
I'm not. How am I supposed to know when I look at these pictures? How can I organize to make sure I've gotten all of the boxes? Am I just to assume that everything that has been packed is in there, even though there's 10 pages of pictures to one box? So let's look at this one box. So you look through. Can you look through your Dropbox and look through 1 through 10? Do you think those 10 items are in this box? Take a look. Look at that. Look,
I did not take inventory of every single thing that was going into
right. So that's why I'm asking. But just know that you have mouse traps here, right? Like a few inches away from where we're standing, and then you have my belongings for 6 months standing in a deep, damp garage that are exposed and open. I'm just talking about respect.
In the month of December 2024, local police got a call to the home of J. Wayne Jenkins, known
in a deep, damp garage.
You know, I'm being nosy looking at the court order.
That are exposed and open. I'm just talking about respect.
In the month of December 2024, local police got a call to the home of J. Wayne Jenkins, known as rapper Young Jeezy. The call was made by Emmy award-winning daytime talk show host Jeannie Mai, the ex-wife of Jay Jenkins. The dispute was over a court order allowing entry in the home to retrieve property following the divorce.
Let me take a seat.
How's it going, sir? What's going on today?
Pretty good. So Mitch and I, how you doing?
Mitch
and I, she Jeezy's ex-wife. So she got a court order to get all her stuff out today. So she came with the property, and he won't allow. He just allowed her to get in the garage. So she down there now. So I don't know what's detailed. It's a dispute order, so that's what she called.
So, okay, but they weren't preventing her from getting her stuff or anything like that.
I think so. I think it's dispute going on.
Okay, but she's on the property now. Okay, do they have to buzz us in or? I take it she has a copy of that court order with her? Okay, good deal. Do you know what all she was getting today or?
Some all her personal stuff.
Household items? Okay.
Was she bringing like
You said Karens are always talking about respect.
She's going to see if Skill gonna let her out property first. She's on standby.
Okay. Usually lunchtime on a Monday is a weird time, but
yeah,
I mean, I guess it's never a good time. Yeah, the barometric pressure headache. Was that when I was like, it feels like something crushing my skull.
I mean, I almost feel like she was probably getting her stuff
Can I help you?
and go put it in storage or something.
I did not. There has been people for assistance.
Getting some items from the house?
Yes. Yeah, hold on. Can you go ahead, KJ? Say it again.
Hello, officer. How are you doing today?
Hey, good. How are you, ma'am?
I'm doing pretty good. My name is KJ. I'm with the law office of Tanya Graham.
Okay.
So today, Ms. Mai is supposed to be retrieving her personal property from Mr. Jenkins' garage.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, there's an issue with the order because it directly states that she's able to come inside of the home, and he is not allowing her inside of the home, only giving her access to the garage.
KJ, Jeannie's standing here as well.
Who?
Jeannie's here, standing here at the gate as well.
Okay. I'm just more so explaining it to the officer why assistance probably was called and needed.
Can you repeat what you were saying, just so I'm aware? Because I think I should be a part of the conversation, please.
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. So Mr. Jenkins has given the authority for all of your personal items to be removed from the garage. He has given directives that no one is to enter his home. And so I believe that's why the officer probably was called for assistance to do the incident report.
Correct.
So the personal property is in the garage, which everyone will have access to, but Mr. Jenkins is not giving anyone authority to go inside of his home.
Ooh,
right.
Okay.
So I just want to make sure that a report is filed. I'll just give you here. This is the actual
Okay.
filing.
What do you want to
And so
report on, per
That
se?
he's not complying with the court orders to allow me to walk through the house, as Judge Williams has already committed. So I just need to make sure that there's a court order filed about this, according to my lawyers.
Okay. And do you have a list of property that you're going to pick up today?
I have what has been boxed up, and I'm not being permitted into the house to access the further things that are inside the house.
There's nothing. It's all in the garage.
Do you know my personal items that I need to?
Okay.
It's mine.
I'm just asking you so you make sure you come from a
Well,
factual place when you're talking on the record.
It's like personal things as far as like your clothing and things like that.
No, my
all in the
personal
garage.
items.
I'm going to step over here a couple feet so I can read this.
Not that furniture. That's the furniture I moved here with 3 years ago. Before.
Look, how embarrassing is it that you're at your old house? Like she said, I lived in this house. I was married in this house. I had a baby in this house. How embarrassing is it that you were at the gate? Now she's on the opposite side of the gate, but at the gate nonetheless, and no access. I mean, we don't know if Jeezy's it, you know what I mean? Him being there or not there is not relevant because he's got workers. He's got people who've got orders to handle business, but it's just kind of like, I would certify hate you at that moment. Like if I was treated like a stranger at the house I used to be naked in, take showers in, screw you in, bring your baby home to, like the fact that it got so bad that I can't even come back to the house where my daughter rests her head type thing, under some friendly, like, okay, it didn't work out, but we're still good. Do you mind if I go run up to the old, like, did you get all my stuff out my old closet? You know what I'm saying? Like, how awful. How, you know what I'm saying? But there are some men that are going to treat you like a stranger. Once it's over, baby, they don't even know you anymore. Okay?
Yes?
And my,
Yeah.
I sent over a Dropbox link.
Yep, I went through every one of them. My items are still not in there.
Okay, so if there's anything that
He's giving her some.
Yeah. Yeah, that's okay. Yep. Yeah, so I'm here to do that, but my security's not being let in. So we haven't been able to move forward. So we've wasted another hour of all of these people's time since I've been here at 9 o'clock, which you guys knew since Friday. So now we're at almost 1 o'clock. My security's not here. I'm not able to walk through the boxes. So I just want you to know that this is all still being held up by you guys.
He said, I don't know them.
No, she told you. She told you on Friday. We can call her if you want to, but we should not have any conversation about this without proper counsel. So you should actually include her on the call right now.
Actually, I'm speaking directly with Jenna. You came in and started integrating yourself into the conversation.
No, you're talking to the authorities that I called. You're talking to the authorities that I called, so I should be a part of the conversation since I called the authorities you're talking to.
I'm more so giving them the layout.
Yeah, so let's start one by one. So let's open the gate so the security can come in so that I can go and handle the boxes because that's most important, right? Then we'll let these officers file the report as they came to do, and then we'll be done. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna open here.
I don't think I feel bad for her. I'm just saying I would feel bad for me if that was me. It's just embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Girl. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know that I would have gone. I would have hired some people to go over there and been like, they'll be there and just have my boxes. At the end of the day, whenever she left that home, whenever the bottom line is whenever she left that home, she should have had all her shit. Any jewelry, any type of anything important, any mementos, any family stuff. Anything that meant anything to her should have been with her, especially if that's that man's house. And you know how he is. If you know how he is and you have a good idea that you probably would never see your stuff again, or he doesn't give a fuck about you and your grandmama's whatever or anything, I would have made sure anything that meant something to me, I would have, like, especially when you have moolah. And I would have called the packing service and I would have gotten all my jewelry, all of my journals and diaries, my gowns, all of my stuff that was extra special to me. I wouldn't have left shit in that house. Are you kidding me? Especially if he's going to have new women up in there and they're playing around with my necklaces and earrings. Girl, bye.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure people says that hey, either she can come get her property or she's
Some
allowed
bitch
to go
trying on my
through
old
the
fur
house. If
coat.
she's getting her property
Maybe
and everything's
stop.
boxed up.
Hell no.
Last thing I'm trying to do is insert myself
Hell
into
to the no.
a divorce proceeding. Yeah. Come on. Nice. Okay, here we go. Order based on evidence. Yes, sir. I'll be right behind you. Okay.
You think she wanted a reason to go back?
Just trying to find where it says. Sign title Bronco. In 7 days of entry, this order petitioner shall respond with all information regarding application mechanism. Okay, here we go. Then 21 days of entry of this order, which was this November 27th at 16:17 hours. Petitioner shall provide respondent with all information regarding the application mechanism. Respondent shall collect any and all remaining
Hey,
personal items from
pineapples,
marital
hey,
home
boo.
here, 4520 Northside Drive. This petitioner shall not be present at the marital residence when this collection occurs, but may designate a representative to be present. Petitioner and respondent agreeing on equal split 50-50 of costs may choose.
I didn't mean to have that encounter. I'm Jeannie. Nice to see you.
A member of the Fulton County Sheriff's Office or other law enforcement or other agreed upon third party to be present. All right, so you are here for Emmys, other trophies, makeup, hair, lights, mirrors, books, personal photographs, clothing, handbags, shoes, accessories, other personal items, basically.
I'm here for those and the walkthrough, but the walkthrough is not happening, so I'm okay with, obviously, I don't know how your protocol is, but I was told by my lawyers, just don't leave the premises without a report being made, so that I can take this to Judge Williams.
Yeah, that's fine. So it says in here that your, I take it soon to be ex-husband. Okay, ex-husband is not supposed to be here for your walkthrough.
I mean, he can or can't. I just know he needs to have security.
Okay.
And then I was allowed security, and I was told that if I do walk through, that he has a security or his representative to walk with me as I walk through. That's what I know about. I'm not sure if he was. I don't remember him being forbidden not to be here, but it wasn't a problem to me if he was.
Vision function. And I take it, do you have like an itemized list of everything that you don't believe to be boxed up?
Yes, I do.
You do? Okay,
yes.
That's fine. Like I said, I can't prove what's yours or what's his, and
no,
I mean, you guys would know, but
yeah. Okay. I what I was told, and obviously you guys know your job better than I do.
Back out and park
Okay.
over there so we can get the truck in and out.
Sure, thank you. They'll be here at 1:09.
Oh, okay, perfect.
What I was told is when an order isn't being complied with when it comes to entry, that you guys would come and approach the situation to see if they really are confirming they're not allowing, which I think she just already did, and then you would make a report. And that's all
is Mr. Jenkins here on ground?
I heard he's not. I don't think he is. I don't think he is.
Okay, well, I mean, if he's not, then I don't know if I would let him.
Oh, I don't know what I would. I'm so glad. I don't have them type of issues. But how awful is it? And then on top of that, you share a kid.
Third party. I mean, I think
a whole life.
Was y'all's home together.
A whole human.
Coming in after
who
the
can't
fact.
make decisions for themselves. You know what I mean?
Like, a third party letting someone through. Not saying you're not trustworthy.
Of course not.
If we can't even get boxes and move out pleasantly, and then I got to deal with you on the daughter, baby.
That's where it's made very clear that he has to let me in before the 15th.
Oh, buddy.
He has to let me in before the 15th, and also has to have a third party, which would be her or a security, which he has both here to walk me through. So they're here, ready to walk me through. At this point, what are the rules when you don't follow court orders?
Take it for the judge and bring some judgment. There's not much we can do if he's not here. If you were behind the door and I could talk to him, sir, do you mind if we come through with body cameras?
I would mind you guys walking with me. Yeah. Or maybe, is that even an option? Can we maybe ask?
It is, but when it comes to court orders, we as law enforcement have to be very hesitant on what borders we push. If it's you like this is paper, this is black and white. Obviously, we can't really muddy those lines. Versus if you showed up like, hey, I'm going out of town, I'm moving to Cali, I'd like to get some stuff. Sure, I agree. The officers can escort you with their body cameras. When it comes to court orders, we can't really change any of the margins with this. So, but let me just read through and see.
I'll just be a moment. Let me check.
No problem.
I would just be embarrassed. I would be so embarrassed. I would not.
On it, she'll pick up her few listed items on Exhibit 8 on or before December 15th. She'll have 6 days. Response should be permitted to walk through the entirety of the marital escorted. There it is. Selected by petitioner to ensure all personal items are collected. Petitioner shall not be present at the marital home when this walkthrough occurs, but may designate a representative to be present. Okay. So there we go. So Article 10, said representative shall take a picture and test the requested item to petitioner. Petitioner shall respond immediately. Respondent may not remove any disputed item. Said disputed item shall be sent to counsel in court if necessary. Okay, so it's in there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take some pictures of this.
So like potentially there's quite a bit.
Oh, let me wait for. Oh, you guys are. So I'm going to the first belongings that are in the.
He might be in there with a lady friend. You know what I mean? Like he might be in there getting, getting topped off, handling, you know what I'm saying? Or in the recording studio. He could be doing anything right now. He's free, right? I'm sure he's going to be happy to have, how most men, they want their garage empty. So I'm sure he should be happy she came to the house to get her shit, because guess what? You got your garage back. The whole garage is being occupied by her stuff. So now her stuff is empty. Like, I'd be like, let her come get her shit so I can park, the Bentley up in there, and I don't have to see her shit all the time when I come home.
So KJ, are you on the phone? I just want you to know, as I'm looking through, some of the boxes are damaged.
Girl, Kim and Croy are a mess. They are a mess.
I like how I said that. And grooming. She loves fun.
No, I'm saying the box is damaged. The clothing is exposed. The garage is damaged. That's just what I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'll take a picture of this one. So I'm just not really following what you're wanting.
It was the 2 men in a truck boxes for me. I was kind of surprised. Any of you guys who live down south, I don't know if they have 2 men in a truck everywhere, but it might be a southern, like a southeast, southern states thing. I was just surprised that they used 2 men in a truck. I would have thought they would be using like North American van lines, like fancy bougie boxes, but they packed up her stuff in 2 men in a truck.
Are
Okay.
you just taking everything out, but you want to take inventory of what's in the boxes to make sure it's all there?
No, I'm taking everything, but how am I supposed to know when I look at these pictures? How can I organize to make sure I've gotten all of the boxes? Am I just to assume that everything that has been packed is in there, even though there's 10 pages of pictures to one box? So let's look at this one box. So you look through, can you look through your Dropbox and look through 1 through 10? Do you think those 10 items are in this box? Take a look. Look at that. Look at
I did not take inventory of every single thing that was going into the
Right,
box.
but that's what I'm asking. When you're asking me to just take for granted that everything is in those boxes, I can do that. So I'm not going to waste your time going through everything. But if you don't even know this, you didn't even pack it. How can you tell me that 10 pages are in one box? Go to your Dropbox.
No, so let's say
You QR code this, right? So let's say that's one QR code. 10 pages are in one box.
so.
And then let's also make sure it's taken out here too. Just make sure that I'm respectful of Just think about that. When he came to pick up his stuff.
Okay, Celebrity Juicer, I totally agree.
Let that be known, because last thing I want to do is add to someone's divorce paperwork.
Like, what?
But let me finish. It doesn't matter that he's handled mine. But if you didn't pack it yourself, then you also don't know what I'm asking. So for you to tell me,
What is your supervisor?
okay, then can you go to the Dropbox and ask my
So
question?
like K07N.
Yes.
Sorry, this was like 6. So K07N 1 through 6, meaning like 1 of 6. So then there'll be 2 of 6 associated with that K07N.
So let's go through it now and you can show me. Let's start from the first part of the Dropbox. Because I'm sure if it were your belongings, you'd want to make sure you have
So
it.
for example, like your awards will be in.
Take your stuff and go. Charge it to the game, sis. Charge it to the game. It's over, boo.
Let's open it, make sure it's good. Yeah, it's out, because the problem is these are all going to LA. I would hate for us to then open it in LA.
Yeah.
Find the things are damaged.
So
So let's start from, we can start from here.
okay, let me just move this car. Yeah, and then we'll just, so you want to go through all the boxes?
No, we don't have manpower
I
for
want to
that.
make sure all my pages.
Sure, of course.
That's one of the things if they let her into retrieve her stuff. It shouldn't be an issue if he's not here, but.
All right, let
Yeah.
me.
How does
let me
everything
get
look?
a-
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to her real quick
Okay,
as far
go
as
for it.
item 10, and then I'll reconvene with you.
Go for it.
Ma'am, what was the expectation today? Is that you have law enforcement for the loading process, or you just wanted the walkthrough?
Me or
You, ma'am.
sorry, me.
Yeah.
Say that again.
What was the intent for law enforcement presence? Was it to see if they'd be
Intent?
willing to do the walkthrough?
See if they're willing to do the walkthrough, which you think you confirm no, and then just make us a report if you could.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
I don't want to waste your guys' time.
Okay, no problem. Ma'am, can I have a word with you real quick? And you're represented for Mr. Jenkins?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. I'm trying to piece together who's who. Sorry. So I was reading through this. I don't know if you've got a.
I don't have a copy.
Okay, so I'm
on with his lawyer.
okay, no problem. And like I said, we're not here to strong arm any parties involved.
Right.
Obviously, peaceful transition is
Yeah.
obviously the most desired. So
Sure.
if you want to read Article 10 for yourself, it does basically summarize
you-
everything that she's
Mr.
stated.
Jenkins is calling. So
Yeah, if you need
like,
to take that. 'Cause if
KJ,
he's
can
willing,
you text him really quick and tell him I'm talking to the officer?
like I said, I'm not trying to do any undue
tell
paperwork
me
for
because
anybody.
I don't know what I'm on.
Yeah, no. So Article 10 basically says that you can do a walkthrough when she comes and designate a representative being you to be present.
Mhm.
She'll take a picture, text of any item that she believes to be hers. Petitioner, Mr. Jenkins would respond immediately. Obviously, our body cams are rolling through our entire encounter, so that's
Perfect.
something where he says, "Yeah, that's no problem." The officers can go with her that way if there is something. Like I said, it's nothing that we're trying to create further legal issues. But if she does want it documented that court ordered signed by a judge says that she can get a walkthrough, and he's saying no, that's obviously going to present more problems for him down the line. It's nothing that we're going to do as law enforcement today, but I don't like to add to anyone's performance
do you
during
hear that?
a separation.
I do. Yeah, so he definitely doesn't agree to that stipulation. We've already filed an emergency motion with the court. So we were already anticipating that an incident report was going to be filed in that regard. So we're just gonna have to handle that civilly in court.
Okay.
This is my thing. If you didn't want to allow her to do a walkthrough, why, when they filed the motion, and this was like 20 some days ago, why didn't they already file a motion against the motion? Like, why would you wait for her to show up? Like, is it just let's drag our ass and not do anything until something happens? Did he think she wasn't going to come get her stuff? Like, why would you wait till the moment that she brings security, she comes to get her stuff, she's expecting to walk through? Why didn't you just tell her, yeah, I know they said you could walk through, but damn it, you're not going to get to walk through, and you can and file a motion then? You know what I mean? Just, I don't know.
Okay.
Ways to the walkthrough, but she's definitely ensured that all of her personal belongings have been packaged, are inventoried, and ready to go.
So I think if I can, like, Jeannie, you just want to check on the furniture that you came with. Is that correct?
I want to do my walkthrough. That's the court order. Let me do my walkthrough, and what I'm personally checking for is my belongings. I've moved my whole life from Los Angeles to here. I also had a baby here. I lived in this house. I decorated this whole house. So yes, I absolutely want to make sure that my things are taken with me as
In addition to what's packed up.
I want to make sure. I can't say for addition. You might be right. He might have packed everything for me, but I deserve a walkthrough because of court order. So that's what I'm here for.
Okay.
I'm not saying I'm going to, I might walk out empty handed. I just want to make sure that my house that I know is coming with me.
Okay.
And so it's leaving with just his house being his.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Also
I
keep
just
in mind,
wanted a little clarity.
Yeah, that's
for
okay.
Everyone.
and keep in mind also
Yeah.
that the reason why it sounds crazy that I need to be clear with what's in these boxes is because not you, but whoever, your party, this other party hasn't even given me the app to access my stuff. So I'm only allowed Dropbox pictures.
That's what you see is what I have.
Where's the app though to allow me to actually access like what items are in each box, because it's just a Dropbox link.
KJ, what do you want to do about that?
Sorry? Yeah, can you let the movers in, please? And can you move this car so we can get this done? I just feel like they're wanting me to move and get things out, but then they're
I
resisting.
understand.
Because I'm the movers are here. We've been here since 9.
It's not. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And
You're gonna be busy so fast. You have to
Yeah.
reschedule the movers again.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Go back
Was
again.
Mr. Jenkins pre-alerted that you guys were going to come on this date?
I was
Because
told
obviously I don't know any
Yeah,
of the history, so I'm just asking out of curiosity.
Correct. I'm gonna call to make sure because
And then while we're here, do you happen to have your license or ID on you?
Sure.
Have your license or ID on you?
Sure. Sure.
Is this current address for you?
No, it's not. I'm down.
calling 9 in Sirius. We are currently unavailable to take.
What's a good contact number? We always get a contact number and email for follow-up.
Yes, that's right.
And if you don't mind, a good permanent address for you or where you'll be at.
Yep. Let me get that for you. Hold on.
Did she ask for permission? Did he say no?
How's it going?
I'm getting the address for you. And I almost forget the exact zip code.
Just confirm that call hold us out on a private property accident, same location.
I'll have you as the reporting party. I'll get someone else's contact information that's involved other. As far as Mr. Jenkins, do you know his date of birth?
I'd been like, I forgot. I'd been real petty, been like, yeah, I don't know. When we broke up, I
So
let
this for reference,
I don't even remember.
like I said, it'll be an information report because any kind of violation of court orders, obviously that's going to be a follow-up court order for you and whatever you and your attorney decide to do. Without him being here, there's not much that we can, do other than document it. Now if he were here,
I bet you he's right upstairs in his bathroom.
It's kind of hard to, reprimand someone if they're not on scene, but these kinds of things aren't always super smooth and fun. So I'm not saying anything.
Of course. But if they're not complying and they're obviously being avoidant by not being here, shouldn't we, or could we call them to make them, to see if you could do what you would have done in person over the phone?
We could. That's the thing. There's like,
because otherwise it just makes me think I can just dodge judges by just not being there.
No, but at the end of the day, that's what the litigation is there for. So obviously his attorney, which I cannot tell you who or what they look like, is on the line. They might not even be an attorney, but whoever is claiming to be his attorney on the phone is stating that, hey, we're aware of that. We're going to work it out in court. So they know that he is dismissed.
Say it one more time. You're in, well, that's Sandy Springs Police right there, but say it one more time. We don't know who she's on the phone with. They may not even be an attorney because he didn't fact check whoever was on the phone, even though I would imagine whoever is putting themselves out there, who would do something so stupid to pretend to be a lawyer and not, right? But this is my point. You're in Fulton. Well, you're Fulton County adjacent, sir. So yeah, somebody might do that.
You're requesting to be a court report that. So it's all.
We've seen it happen
like
in
said,
that neck of the woods and many others.
Like you know what's in the house,
right?
I don't, or you might know.
Right.
But unfortunately, that's kind of how it goes with shared and marital property is the courts. It's not always fun. It's not always efficient. It's not always fast. But we're obviously not going to.
I like that the officer is very pragmatic and just kind of like, look, we really we're just here on some keeping the peace. We're just trying to keep the peace for y'all, but we're not going to get too heavily involved. I like that he's just like,
be able to kick down any doors or assault through the windows or anything like that today. But it will be documented. I'm glad you brought
he said
this.
we're not kicking in doors.
But give me a couple minutes. I'll have it for you.
No problem. Thank you. Hello.
Did you get contact for the representative? Well, I know attorneys on the phone can't choose this representative.
You want to represent?
Yeah. I mean, if the attorney wants to give their name, just issues on the phone. I'll get them.
Can I get you got ID on you?
Did she think she was making sly faces? I guess she didn't know that there would be almost a million views on this future state, and she was going to be making faces.
You ready to move in?
Yeah.
Okay.
That'll fit in there. That'll fit.
I have no idea. We'll have to try. I think so. I mean,
I need everyone to sign everything, and I think it would be in everyone's best interest. Do you know who they are?
I don't have. I'm not doing anything with that, but that's I'm trying to get this done. I think it's right now. He's still convicted of something else.
Do you want your lawyer to approve that? For them to sign that?
She can, KJ, you can call Michaela, you have a number. Yeah, sure.
But it's in the house.
Okay.
Are you gonna let them in so they can get
Oh,
started?
yeah.
Yep. Okay, so Alejandro, you feel good?
It's the well, we're moving on up to the east side to a deluxe apartment in the sky. Moving on up.
Is it high enough?
Come on up. Back it in?
Yeah, that's what he said.
I'll have to go get out. Well, if I can get out,
I think I'm gonna clear it. You're not gonna clear that. Whoa.
Nah, I don't not going.
No, he's not.
I guess they just gonna walk around and load up that way.
And that's what they were hired to do. Hey guys.
We're not trying to make it. Why wouldn't they just turn the truck around? Jeannie went over there to the storage place. Jeannie went over to the storage place and was like, I need ratchet 2 men in a truck. I'm not even hiring 2 men in a truck. I'm just going to get ratchet 2 men in a truck. I'm going to get them over here by hook or by crook. And y'all going to come get my stuff. Okay. And the lady's like, well, that's what they were hired to do. Okay.
So,
I just messed up my camera. Okay.
what's a good time?
Let me tell you, the dogs are having a time.
The reason I'm getting your information is for the report you were acting as a representative at the time. So give you your information on who we spoke with. If the attorney wants to get that info too, you can. If not, you'll suffice. All right. I don't think so. He's got to come back with a report number for her, and after that, we'll be out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep. Unless y'all need us to stand by for anything.
We have our own.
That's what I thought. All right.
Thank you.
Would y'all like a copy of the case number 2?
Anything that we can get. Yes, please.
I'll make sure you get one. I can't get out.
Can you open the gate? Ma'am, can you please open the gate, please?
Yeah, we can check on lane is clear.
I can't get out. I can't get out. The gate. Oh, it's all right. Let her do it.
Everybody won't show what's inside. That's what I was saying.
And
you have to open it.
Yeah, right. So you'll have to open the individual box to take a photo of the possession.
But like from this app, when I look at K07F, what are you doing with that information? Now you have K07.
Right, so then you could go to edit and then you put in the description of like what's inside the box.
So there really isn't any. Okay, so what we're saying
just hired it.
is that my
Just hired
was
it.
for each box
Yeah.
filed away so
Yeah.
that I could.
You want to bed or nothing?
Yeah, I have
Okay, so
Yeah.
it's on pick up for you. Huh? Come on.
So K07.
This is
I thought it was supposed to be 4. That's a lot of stuff.
Show me how you do it.
I just
How? Show me what's inside.
this is yours. This is mine. You don't have photos of what's inside. So like
But how do I get those
example,
photos of
okay.
what's inside?
Jeannie, I'm not going to argue with you, hun. Your husband, your ex-husband, my boss, this is what he told me to do. If you got any problems with how it was done, hun, what I'm going to need for you to do is contact your attorney who will contact my boss. At the end of the day, I'm here to make sure you get your stuff up on this truck and get you out of here as quickly and as efficiently as possible. All the extra we don't need. Okay. Are we good before the officers leave? Because if not, you can, like, seriously, I'm gonna just be like, you can go. Like, we can go ahead and ship this to you if you want. Like, I can go ahead and put this on a truck. I can put this on a truck for you with or without. Like, Jeannie's getting a little, she's getting a little too.
Why don't I have?
Service you check on trailers.
So why don't you show me? Do it here. Show me what you're doing. You're saying
Okay,
I
so-
don't.
Yeah.
Yes.
The officer's coming back with your case card.
Okay.
It's not, I thought it was like box 1. Here's picture 1. I thought it was that, which I'm not asking you to do. I'm just being clear because what was told to me in court, what made it seem like it was that easy, that I wouldn't have to go through any box. I could look at it, pop it open, and go, look,
Yeah,
that's this
every
box.
QR code. I mean, there's
No,
a
but
general
K07
photo
now.
of what's in there.
But now this makes sense with what I was trying to tell you earlier. There are 10 boxes to K07F, and you don't know what's in each box. You have to open them to see if they actually match each of those pictures, which I'm not going to do.
Right.
But I just want you to hear. KJ, are you still on?
Yes,
I just, thank you. I just want you to know that when I'm coming here, there are boxes that are damaged, clothes that are exposed.
There's the one box. I'll send it to you.
Have you gone through all the boxes? Have you gone through all the boxes to know which has been damaged and not? I'm just saying you're throwing out blanket statements in front of me without being factual. Let's be factual. One box now is damaged, but we have not gone through all the boxes.
I'll take photos. Yeah, we can take photos as they're getting pulled of like other things that are there.
This is open.
So like, for example, like something like this may have had something of monocles in there that I had boxed up, and then he was like, no, that's monocles, you know, let's keep that for monocles. So like something like that.
Yeah, but just know that you have mouse traps here, right? Like a few inches away from where we're standing, and then you have my belongings for 6 months standing in a damp garage that are exposed. To
Get over it.
I'm just talking.
Sue him. If you have a problem with how your stuff is and your stuff was damaged, then you let your lawyer know, and your lawyer will send them a bill. Okay? He'll send Mr. Jenkins a bill. Until then, I don't know what to tell you, hon. Look at that. Glorious, thank you for supporting for 7 months, hon. Thank you so much. Thank you, boo. You guys are rock stars, okay? Thank you so much, you guys. Okay, let's finish this up because Boo Boo just called me. Practice is over.
Okay, so let me go through this and
let me put the lights on. Okay, but do you better understand the app, how it works now?
The fact that there are groups of boxes
associated with
the room,
one
with the
QR code.
Right, but it doesn't mean that I can tell which items are in each box, which is fine. I just want you to know if it takes me a while, understand why, because I can't point out.
I have all day. I mean, I know you probably don't have all day, but like, you know, whatever it takes, just so
I'm glad
we're
you have all
all
day.
that we're all good.
We're totally good.
I mean, so for reporting purposes, I appreciate you giving me this copy to go over. As it appears on your license and as it appears on here, I understand you guys are divorced.
Yes.
How would you like it to show in the
Jeannie
report?
Mai.
Just like that?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you.
No problem. There's
Thank
your copy
you.
back. Here's your report. Case number is going to be 2024-013-208.
KJ, the movie
3 to 5 business days. You can go in person or online at that hyperlink. Like I said, it'll be an information report, so it's just facts and circumstances tied to all 3 of our body cams. Nothing criminal as far as what has occurred. Now, if there's violation of court order, that's something that you can go forward from a judge. Show. I'll mention in 10 at 10 what was supposed to happen, what did not. I'll talk to her before we depart. But past that, do you have any questions, issues for me?
No.
All right. Well, best of luck getting all your stuff back. I know it's a pain, but easy as we can do it. And if for whatever reason any other issues, give us a call back. But I'll get to jamming away on that report and get some information from her. Okay.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Have a good day. Okay. Take it easy, guys.
That's not our. All right, let me look at these.
Ma'am, real quick. Sorry, I know you've got.
I mean, these guys don't even have one box on the truck yet. I would be so annoyed. Get let's start getting this shit out. Like they should even have the stuff out of the garage. Like if these are experienced guys with trolleys, like they should have the stuff loaded. Like let's make it happen.
Like
Yeah, I'm
3
gonna
people
have to-
talking to you at once.
yeah.
Real quick, I have a case card for you as well. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put you down as involved other. It's just an information report. So it's just like if
Look at
you
her
write it, I know that the
expressions.
novel of I went to the woods, I saw a deer, the deer was pretty. Same thing. It's just documenting what occurred. So
Thank you.
Miss May will be reporting party. You'll be an involved other. And I take it so you are the third party representative that Mr. Jenkins has designated.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So you'll be able to get a copy of a report on his behalf if you'd like to. Case number will be 2024-013-208. 3 to 5 business days. You can go to our physical address or that hyperlink and get a copy of the report. Okay.
Okay.
And I don't know who his attorney is. I assume it was the
I'm
lady
on the phone with her
Okay.
right now.
If she wants to give her name, I can reference her. If she doesn't want to give that over the phone, that's fine as well.
And that means her name would be in the court, in the paperwork.
Well, if she wants to give me like
I don't want my name in the like. I don't.
Oh no, the only people that can
Girl, you are all up in the body cam video. What are you talking about?
get a copy are you as an involved other, and this is mine.
This is fine.
Yeah. And like I said, it's an information report. There's no funny business.
Hang on 1 second. I have to have you gentlemen sign some paperwork on behalf. So can you just have
So she can say anything to ask her first. Anybody asks her to put out anything that they find, so you have to let them ask her. She can ask her. She just told her to ask her first. Anybody asks her.
how does she find you guys?
She found it all off the street.
Trying to get them to sign non-disclosure.
I'm clear.
Girl, you better worry about these body cams. Forget about the non-disclosures. Over almost 1 million. By tomorrow, 1 million people will have seen this, okay? Or more. Not to forget that In Touch and TMZ had this last week.
I'm going by my lawyers. They can't produce this.
It's a wrap.
What makes sense here? They're moving things and they're accountable for what they witness and see. If they're signing these things and they're moving anything that's damaged, they can't see about it. So all of this should have been handled in partnership.
A lot more difficult to move when you can't touch boxes and stuff. So, which is her, I guess she came with her security, and then things in here.
This is her security.
Okay.
I'm not sure. This is who got on here.
Off duty, maybe. Yeah.
About the condition of the items being moved out.
That's fine. Thank you. Okay, so Mikhail, I'll call you hopefully after you know that.
You good, sir?
Hey, Jenna. One more time. But, yeah, just she has the butt.
I could jump it, but I prefer not to. Have a good one, man. Take care.
Well,
and now to our exclusive interview with the.
That went fast, didn't it? Okay, guys. Okay. Look, a mess. That's all I can really say. It's just a big, ginormous mess. And look, Jeannie wanted that smoke. She married that guy. They had a good time. They had a baby. At the end of the day, look, you got a baby out of it. Enjoy. She seems to enjoy her child very much. It's a whole entire mess. Girl, save yourself, save your dignity, leave that man alone. He's moved on, obviously, and he don't fuck with you anymore. Okay. That's pretty much it. That's it. That's all. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Guys, let me go get Boo Boo from practice. Yeah, I don't know if is she getting a check from him? Is he dropping her a check? I would just be like, thanks for my child. Okay. It's on some thanks for my child. Just be nice. It's not good for the kid, for mom and dad to hate each other. Just wish him well. Wish him well. And that's it. Peace be with you and be done. You know what I'm saying? It's not good for the babies. It's not good. because Jeannie, no matter how much your daughter loves you right now, you never know. Girls love their daddies because they know mommy's always going to be there. So don't get your feelings hurt. Don't fuck around and get your feelings hurt. Okay. Thank you, August lady. Okay, guys, I'll see you later. Let me go ahead and handle my business so I can come back later and we can do the Nesto call. Okay. There's 1 or 2 Nesto calls we still haven't finished up on, and we'll get to those over back on Real Talk Bougie. I feel like I have a couple more things to do over here. So hey, this is good. We came and we handled that business over here. So anyone who comes back over here, welcome, welcome, welcome. Make sure to subscribe to this channel. Your girl is working on her numbers as always. So make sure to subscribe, make sure your notifications are set, and make sure to hit the thumbs up because likes do matter. Okay. Bye guys. Take care. Have a good one.